Wendy Ross joining us once again here at the desk, and plenty to talk about weather-wise as we head into this week.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, a lot of people have the day off tomorrow, and it's going to be a soggy Monday, unfortunately, especially in South Florida and Key West, because that's where this system is heading. So we're going to talk about this at the very beginning, and you can see we've got three systems right now that we're watching. The one that's closest to us is the one that has our avid attention. Then we also have Florence, which is located out in the Atlantic. And then we have another one coming off the coast of Africa, and that one isn't going to be developing for a little bit longer. But we do have this area of disturbed weather. We've been talking about it all weekend long, and it is very likely that it is going to become a tropical depression and possibly our next tropical storm as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico. We're going to be getting heavy rains with it, and this is especially going to be true over the southern part of our state and the Keys, because this system is expected to move across the Key West area and into the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. And so we now have tropical storm watches that are in effect over portions of the Gulf Coast area and also down around the areas of Fort Myers as well. Those have been posted since 5 o'clock tonight. And so what we're looking at is, you can see the system right here, and it is starting to show some signs of definition, and it is going to be moving continuously towards the west-northwest. There's nothing to change that track, and so it's going to be moving into the Gulf of Mexico, where it is likely to develop, and there's a very good chance of that happening. And the areas that you see on your screen in the red or the pink colors, that's indicative of where the tropical storm watches are, and those can change and become elongated or expanded, so we just have to continue to keep our eyes on the system. There's an 80% chance of development over the next 2 to 5 days as this system moves towards the west-northwest and comes across and into the Gulf of Mexico. And now most of all the models are showing that this is going to be the track it's going to take, and you can see it will be just coming in across Key West, moving into the Gulf, and then moving on up towards the New Orleans area, and they are already saturated. They already have problems as far as the wet weather is concerned, and this is just going to exacerbate everything along the Gulf Coast states. And in the meantime, of course, we're going to be seeing that wet weather all across South Florida and into the Florida Keys, and we've got a 70% chance of rain for tomorrow as well, 60 to 70% chance. Florence, in the meantime, continues to chug along, and it's now at 50-mile-per-hour winds. It will undergo some shearing, but then there's a chance of it getting a little bit stronger by Friday of this upcoming week, and we'll see 60-mile-per-hour winds with that system. In the meantime, today we had some occasional showers coming on through, and they moved off into the Gulf of Mexico very quickly. At this hour, we're starting to see some more showers developing well over here by Fort Pierce, and also down around the Miami area, and all of that's moving towards the west. But we're expecting to see mostly sunny conditions during the morning hours, and then we get those afternoon and evening showers. That's what we're going to be seeing, and there's nothing really developing right now across the west coast of Florida, so things are quiet for us for now. We've got partly cloudy skies for the overnight time period. We'll start to see those rain showers coming on in, and then we're going to be seeing them more widespread as the afternoon wears on. Temperatures right now mostly in the 70s, but it was a little bit warmer today. We got up to a high of 91 degrees for the daytime high. And keep in mind that over the next couple of days it is going to be wet. You need to pay attention to what's going on. Tune in. We'll continue to keep you updated as to what's happening as far as these systems are concerned. We have a 70% chance of rain for Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday a 60% chance. Temperature highs right around that 90-degree mark. So if you've made plans to be outdoors, make them in the morning, and do not go boating if you don't have to be on a boat. It's just not a safe place to be.